Hi everybody, welcome back to Just Dream Guide. Okay, so you guys know how this goes. Channel messages first. Okay, this is a special reading, okay? I have really meditated on this one. We're going to step away a little bit from the twin flame connections, the divine love, all that good stuff, because full moon is doing its magic, it's doing its work, okay? We don't even have to intervene here. The cosmic things that are happening, okay? So we'll check back in later, but for right now, I really want to talk to these readers, okay? This is special because some of you all, through this journey, through this process of, learning yourself, knowing yourself, getting to know you, you've tapped into some special gifts, and I'm just seeing these gifts being so big that you don't know what to do with them. So I created this channel, okay? It's called Tarot Cosmos Connect. So it's connecting the tarot with the cosmic aspects of things. So, I work for NASA, so that's one of the things that I just have all this knowledge, and I want to share on how it blew my mind how things connect so much. All the stuff that I learned about the planets and the physics of things and the science of things and the math of things, it all makes sense. Okay, so really, it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense, okay? Divinely, we are in this divine matrix of things, and it all makes sense eventually, okay? I'm seeing a lot of high priestesses and high priests coming out of these journeys that y'all have been on for a while now, learning yourself again, learning to love yourself, but tapping into your gifts specifically, because you had to go sit in the corner for a minute, okay? That's what Father's given me. Solitude was very important. And even the times where you were around a lot of people, you might have felt alone because Father was showing you that you're different. You are different. So we got the High Priestess and we got the Hierophant, which is kind of like the same, they're the couples of the highest high in the tarot cards or the tarot deck or whatever. And tarot is just a storyline, okay? It's just archetypes that come together to tell you, these are just some guides. Some guides that help you kind of figure things out with your life. It's, it's just like any other ancient text, except it's cards. It's a lot of spark that goes into it, I should say. Everybody can't read cards, okay? Some people, they read tea leaves. Some people, they have dreams. I started out just having a lot of dreams, okay? And then, some people just love real hard. Big chakras, big, huge chakra energies. Some of you all are empaths. And with that being said, these empaths, you can't go around everybody. You might get social anxiety a lot, and you just don't know how to explain it or don't know what to say or how to tell yourself that you're different or why you get separated so much from other people. It's because you have been chosen for a reason, okay? So get with the channel. It's called Tarot Cosmos Connect, okay? I just created it. I'm gonna start off with the basics of tarot, but we're gonna get really deep into some things. But for right now, we're just gonna cover the basics. We're gonna get 1 or 2 minute videos just to tell y'all what this is. If you've been thinking about purchasing a deck, purchase a deck. Start off with one that has a lot of words with it. This is one of the ones that I just shut the front door. Father. Okay, yo, the High Priestess at the bottom. I cannot make this up. Y'all saw me shuffling these cards, right? I still get mind blown, okay? And I even know, I get these things in my, I don't even know how to explain it. I get these pictures in my mind, in my spirit, in my heart, and it comes out that way, and then the music starts to get louder and stuff. Hold on. Just a second. Let me turn it down a little bit, you guys, because I got way too excited. Y'all, the High Priestess at the bottom. I can't make this up. But this is one of my first decks that I purchased, okay? I was kind of I grew up in the church, Christian, so it's I've always been scared to go purchase a deck or something. So I purchased this angel deck, not this particular one. It's the same one, but I had to purchase a new one. You know how cards get worn out and things like that. So yeah, with that being said, like I was saying, purchase a deck. Some of them have words on them that can help you and guide you. I really sat down and studied this stuff first before I really got into doing readings for other people and stuff like that. So studying it helps, okay? Because these words still aren't enough, okay? There are symbolisms, there are things that, that are really captivating. And for those of you who think this is demonic, it is not at all. This is love and light. Some people use it for the wrong purposes, but anything can be used for the wrong purpose, to be honest, okay? Water is pure life. It's to help us live, We're made up of a lot of water, but people use water in a bad way. There's called waterboarding, for instance. That's just an example. I know that's extreme, but that's how people use things, okay? So you can use things for good or you can use it for evil. And so you choose to be on the good side of things, okay? But anyways, Y'all had to separately heal. I'm seeing two people, okay, had to separately heal. So divine masculine and divine feminine, we're going to tap into each one today and tap into these gifts that you've been, given. Some of you all can see the dead and you're like, oh, I don't want to see that, especially if you grew up in the church with this programmed mind that like that's evil, and it's really not. Sometimes you can connect somebody to somebody who wants to reach out. All energy is not bad energy. Some of it is, okay, so I'll be honest with that, and some of it is scary. Some of the things that I've seen in my dreams and seen, like literally in a daydream has been, whoa, I don't want to see that, or it scares me. But Father knows your limitations and he eases you into things, okay? And I call him Father because our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. I still have a really strong biblical background, but I also know different ancient texts. My obsession used to be, and still is in a way, Egyptian knowledge and Egyptian culture. So digging a little deeper into my lineage and my background and my past lives, okay, Egyptian and Native American are very strong, and it kind of shows a little bit, so it makes kind of sense or whatever. But yeah, just you had to heal in order to tap into these gifts. These gifts are something that you can get while you're in lower self, while you're on drugs, doing alcohol, having sex with a lot of people, doing this, doing that, doing the third, trying to get money any kind of way. You won't tap into your gifts like that. He'll call you, he'll call out for you, but you won't be able to see like you could be able to see when you get big in spirit, like when you let go of things that just are icky, that means getting a better diet, okay? So growing your gift looks like this. Better diet, okay? I'm going on a fast on December 1st. If anybody wants to join me, please, we can collectively do this, okay? But I'll tell y'all more about that though. Head wraps, I'm not wearing one right now, but I protect my crown because your crown is, I know these things. Like, I don't know how I know, but I know. That's just like, I know that the sun is gonna come up every morning. How? You can try to explain it, but I just know, and that's the kind of confidence that you develop as a reader, okay? I know, but protecting that crown, because people try to do spell work and everything else against you. And if you're a baby in this, it kind of sort of, sometimes works, but a lot of times when you get strong enough, that stuff backfires and you just be chilling, drinking your water, minding your business, okay? It gets that good. Water is very important because it gives you clarity. I notice when I'm washing my hands or washing dishes, or you might be taking a shower, a bath, or whatever, it gives you clarity. You'll have the most insightful things come into your mind and into your heart, which makes sense, and it gives you clarity, okay? I mean, even the smallest thing like washing your hands, like I said, or drinking a lot of water, it gives you a lot of clarity. Praying is another thing. Pray a lot. I pray to talk to God, and I meditate to listen, but meditation doesn't look the same for everybody. So you could be meditating and just driving down the street. You can be meditating and sitting at the park. You don't have to be cha. Okay, I didn't start out that way. I can get that way at times, but meditation can look so different to other people, and to do what works for you, whatever helps you listen clearly, okay? Because you got to pay attention to your body system and what it does when certain things enter your mind and into your heart, okay? And also, the last but not least, I just wanted to say, when it comes down to buying cards, again, everybody's not a card reader. Intuition comes from I can do channel messages. Like right now, I'm talking about readers, and I'm like, this is special for readers. And that's what I was given before I sat down, and boom, here we go, High Priestess, okay? So, some people are just more intuitive, where they don't need the cards, or they use the cards just as a guide, and that's it. But I use the cards specifically to show y'all that I'm not crazy, okay? It helps with my own sanity. I know that's a little vain, but if I was just to sit here and tell y'all what I'm thinking, y'all would be like, okay, whatever. But when I show y'all, and I get that excited, because I'm like, see, I'm not making this up. You'll get there. If you really want to get there, you'll get there. But like I said, developing your gifts, there are a lot of gifts around across the spectrum. I can get into them, but let's just get into the reading for today, because I just have a strong inclination that y'all's gifts are developing so strongly that it's just like you're feeling it, okay? You might be having intense dreams and you don't know why. You just think that you're dreaming real intensely, and Father's like, hey, he's calling you, okay? Just like Samuel in the Bible, he's calling you. Pick up the phone, all right? So let's answer to this calling today, okay? I'm gonna go divine masculine and then divine feminine, and then just to get a break from twin flame divine love right now, I'm just gonna do a general love reading, okay? So that's what I have for you all today. I hope this blesses you, okay? Don't forget High Priestess energy, okay? Thank you so much. Next video. Divine masculine, or should I say like high priest or hierophant, okay? That's usually it there. Let's see what's going on with you today, okay? Y'all know how we do it here, situation, action, outcome. I say that a lot because that's the spread that I choose to stick with, because energy changes a lot. You know, and to know what your situation is, and then to tap on what you should do about it or might do about it to avoid or to get a certain outcome. So that's what I use. You don't have to use it. Some people use past, present, and future. But as I say, energy changes all the time. So I'm all about that action. Like what I gotta do or what I gotta not do in order to get, you know, to my desired goal. So let's do situation, action, outcome for Divine Masculine here. Situation. What's Divine Masculine situation, Father? What is their situation? This high priest here, this hierophant, Father, what is the situation? Oh. And it goes release, okay? Release some things right now. It's time to release, let go. Let go of that old lifestyle is what I just heard. It's been so hard for you, Divine Masculine, to let go of this lifestyle, okay? Because you used to have fun. And now even the things that, you know, make you like, you know, happy and have fun, they don't even feel right anymore. You know, you might have been a heavy drinker and now you drink and then you get sick and then you're like, why did I do this to myself, okay? You might have been into a lot of different women and you see people and you're like, why am I sitting next to them? Why am I with them? What am I doing with my life, okay? It's time to release, okay? It says endings that lead to new beginnings, the need to release situations or people that hold you back. There's a spiritual transformation that's taking place in your life, Divine Masculine. And it's all for a good reason. This is all to let in, you know, your new lifestyle, like I said. What's the action, Father, for Divine Masculine? What is the action for Divine Masculine for today? Oh, we got the Nine of Pentacles and we got the Page of Swords. Okay, so truthfully, you don't want your person to be alone. Truthfully, you don't want to be alone. Truthfully, this is your truth. This is blunt, to the point truth, okay? That's the Page of Swords. It comes as like very blunt information. Sometimes you don't even want to hear it, okay? You don't want to hear that kind of stuff. You kind of still want to party. You want to do your thing. You don't want to hear that your life is changing. You don't want to hear that what you used to do ain't serving you anymore. You don't want to hear that. You kind of like, okay, because you don't want to hear that you have to be alone for a second, okay? And your person has to be alone. Like I said, y'all both are healing in solitude. And you have to go sit in a corner. And so that's you really enjoying life right now, because you're noticing that you have more fun when you're not around a lot of people, okay? When you're not around a lot of people, you can enjoy yourself. You're finding ways to enjoy yourself versus like, oh, I gotta have a party, or even just a kickback. People think when I say party, I mean like you gotta have 100 people in the room. You can have 4 people in the room and still be drinking and drugging and doing whatever. It's a vibe, yeah, but it's not something that you're being called to do. You're being called to go against that. You can't do that anymore, okay? Your new lifestyle is not going to support that. What's the outcome for Divine Masculine here? We got the Queen of Pentacles, okay? You're definitely getting empowered by your queen, by your divine feminine here, okay? Could be earth sign energy here. Lots of earth here. You could be an earth sign, they could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But the Queen of Pentacles is all about that money, but she's all about taking care of herself, taking care of the family, taking care of, like, she goes to work, she comes home, she makes sure she cooks, okay? Not just eats, but cooks. She takes a bath, and she don't bother me right now. She takes care of herself. But the main goal is to create that stability, and that means mentally, spiritually, and financially. And you know your person, okay? And your person has created that, and you're seeing that, okay? You're watching her. You're watching your person here, okay? And you're seeing that they're creating stability, and now it's time for you to create that same stability, okay? It's an inspiration for sure. Not even to be a hater or to be mean or mad at this person. You're really inspired. Like, this person makes you smile by the things that they're doing right now, okay? Bottom of the deck energy is the Knight of Wands. That very much so focused, determined to go after this, okay? This new lifestyle is coming in quick, okay? This is what you're passionate about. And it's kind of hard, like I said, because you're so, the masculine that I'm talking to right now, you're so used to nostalgia. You're so used to like the past. Like, oh, I used to go hang out with this person. I used to go play football with that person. I used to go play basketball with this person. We used to play the game all day and talk shit. Sorry, don't like the cuss when I'm channeling. But y'all used to, you know, play the game all day and talk your noise or whatever the case may be. And now it's time to change that, okay? And that's kind of like, it bothers you, but you're seeing the benefits of it through your divine feminine, all right? Let's get a past life connection. Let's see, Father. For divine masculine, can I get a past life card here? What's influencing this? Okay, we got Atlantis in Egypt. Shut your front door. I just said that Egypt was one of my influences. So this divine masculine here, Atlantis is one too. And for some reason, I know this is like, I channel music too. That's another gift we're going to get into another day. But I'm hearing Atlantis. I'll always come back to you. I'll always come back to you. The song is called Voyage to Atlantis by the Isley Brothers. But you got an Egyptian like bloodline, and that's a powerful, powerful bloodline. Even Atlantis is. These are powerful, powerful bloodlines. You know, it's one not to be messed with, not to be played with. Your ancestors are really, really pushing you towards this connection because it's helping you, okay? It's gonna help your whole generation. You're lifting generational curses from this, okay? That is beautiful. Let's see. Let's get a purpose card for divine masculine. Purpose. What is there? What purpose is there, Father? Oh, shoot. Lots and lots, okay? Unbound. Lemuria, okay? That's another one that's underneath the sea. Okay? Creating heaven on earth is happening. Lemuria. That's a lot of water, okay? So water sign might be important. You might be emotional about this, whatever the case may be. Lots of earth, though, and lots of water, okay? So, but it's saying unbound. So you're unbinding yourself from the expectations of this world. It says releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives, okay? All these generational curses you're breaking. Unbound. You're breaking these yourself. And it says share your voice. Come out the cave. Persecution and expression. So in a past life, you might have been persecuted for the way you feel or for your gift or whatever. And I remember a long time ago when I started doing readings and stuff, I kind of was too. I understand because honestly, and Father's only allowing me to share a little bit with y'all, but honestly, I was kind of scared because I was like, you know, I grew up Christian. My grandmother we grew up in the church, okay? So it's different when you start to take that knowledge and put it into more spiritual stuff, okay? So just understand that I'm going to tell you like somebody told me because this is really coming strong and heavy for you, divine masculine. Don't be afraid to put yourself in front of the camera and say what you got to say, okay? Honestly, because this brought me in very far away, okay? And this is just the beginning, you know? Even though I've been doing this for 2 years, this is just the beginning. So, you know, you got to just understand that be confident in your magic, okay? You have magic, and it's not a negative thing to have magic inside, okay? As long as you're using it for the right things, you're not conjuring up nothing or doing nothing weird, okay? Let's get a high priestess card here. Duality, all right? Many meanings, okay? Many different meanings, okay? And there are many meanings when it comes down to spirituality. There are misunderstandings in spiritual realms. Okay, when people think, okay, I'm gonna light this candle, some people say, oh, you light the white candle for healing, and some people say you light that and put somebody's name on the side and you do all this kind of other stuff. You know, there's duality, there's different meanings to different things. Just make sure you're in the right side of things, all right? And last but not least, I'm gonna end with a moon card because I think that's important as well. I didn't do one for the full moon, but I feel like this full moon has brought in a lot of good energy here, all right? Embrace the dark. Shine your true light upon this earth. And that's what you're being instructed to do, divine masculine, is shine. Shine on all of them. My only said to shine your light, so shine on all of them. Climb, climb, you were born to win. Don't let them make you colorblind and not adore your skin. Oh, shut up. And right underneath this, y'all, I'm just putting the cards up, and I was about to do that offline, but look, right underneath that is the lovers. Look at you, running towards love. Okay, this love is really, really helping you, divine masculine, unbind your gifts, okay? You're tapping in, which is amazing. Because sometimes, you know, you can tap in every now and then when you're sleeping or something like that, but you're tapping in on a daily now, and it's helping you. So that's good to see, divine masculine. Answer the call. You're being called, okay? Answer the call. That's what I have for you. Next video for the next message. Hi, divine feminine. Okay, you know how we do it here, situation, action, outcome. Or I should say divine, high priestess here, okay, because we're getting into that energy today. For those of you, this is a special reading, all right? Y'all know I do situation, action, outcome. Like I said in the past, in the previous video, you know, situation is for what's the situation, what's going on with me, what's the action that I need to take to get the expected or, you know, to avoid an outcome, okay? But you can do it any way you want to. There are different spreads for everything. This is just how I like to do it personally because energy changes and shifts all the time. It's up to you. We have free will and your action is important. So situation for divine feminine, Father, what's the situation? What is the situation? We got, the Eight of Cups, needing to move on, move forward, letting go of some things. I'm hearing past trauma, past things. You need to just release that, okay? This is like walking away for a spiritual enlightenment. You've been too focused on this, too focused on that, too focused on family is what I'm hearing specifically for you, Divine Feminine. Too focused on family, okay? And it's time that you focus on you and your gifts right now, okay? Eight of Cups. It's like walking away. It says the need to move on, seeking more from life than what you're experiencing, a spiritual quest, okay? Choosing to make life big life changes, a change in priorities, leaving home. Look at you. You got to leave the nest is what I just heard, because you've been living up to everybody else's expectations of you. Like I said in the Divine Masculines and in the channel messages, I grew up in the church, okay? And their expectation of me was to always be like, oh, okay, I'm going to quote the Bible, which I still do, don't get me wrong, okay? Because I believe spirituality is everything that you want it to be. But you have to get to that point, Divine Feminine, okay? I get questions a lot and asked a lot about, how my family feels because I'm a reader. Sorry, you guys, I got a phone call. But it doesn't matter, what your family thinks, how they feel, whatever. That's my opinion. That's what I tell people, because it really doesn't. You know what I mean? What's your action, Divine Feminine? What's the action for Divine Feminine, Father? What is Divine Feminine's action? Oh, we got two cards that fell. And that is the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Okay, doing what you love to freaking do. Protecting yourself. This is you sharing your love with the world. Ace of Cups is like that overflow. I just heard, I'm getting ready to see something I've never seen. It's called Overflow by Tasha Cobbs. But overflow, you're ready for overflow, okay? And that means you got to protect your energy at all costs from other people, okay? No weapon formed against you shall prosper. So even their words, even the way they feel about your lifestyle, even the way whatever. Because it's up to you to share with the world your love. And you do it in different ways. And I share it through readings. I get up and I do these readings for you all. I take the time to post them, whatever. Because I'm committed to my higher purpose. And you need to be committed to your higher purpose. And really, really guard yourself of other people. And if they don't have anything nice to say, keep them out the conversation. Don't invite them in. That doesn't mean you love them less or anything. That means you just got to protect your energy, okay? And that's very, very important to protect your energy, especially if you're a reader, because you get so much energy at you, okay? And you have to sometimes protect it. That's why sometimes I take some breaks, because I need to refill my cup. I need to refill myself. I need to restabilize my own energy before I can tap into other people's sometimes. But outcome, and it's okay to do that. Outcome. And I'm hearing family is very, very this is what you're battling here. Whoo, 1 second, because that flew, but that's the Sun card. 1 second. So Divine Feminine, what happens when you let go and start to guard your energy and start to give your love to the world, okay? What happens is the Sun. That means you can love anybody you want to love. You can do anything you want to do. This is you letting go of these expectations that your family has for you, because the Sun card is here to say gratitude to the divine, just giving thanks for this beautiful time, because you're walking out of darkness into the light, okay? Father is asking you to do that. No matter what people say, you don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to go word for word. You know how, confirmation verb too. You don't have to go word for word with people. People like to say, okay, well, the Bible says this and the Bible says that. And it's kind of like, you can have so many different texts to rebuttal them, but why debate? Sometimes you can learn from what they're saying, okay? I was told a couple days ago by somebody I was like, I don't argue with fools. And then they were like, but you know what? Sometimes you can learn something from the discussion. You don't always have to be in the right. So, touche. Bottom of the deck energy is Four of Swords. Look at this peaceful, loving person tapping into themselves, okay? Putting down that armor for a second. It's not about the battle. I just heard the battle is not yours, it's the Lord. So it's not about the battle with these people and these family members and these karmic stuff and all of that, because when they need to know, they'll know, okay? Whatever, okay? It's whatever, because your whole goal is to give to the world. You have a world contribution to make, okay? Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Look, and this is another person just walking away from this destitute place, this old dark place here, and into the light. You're going towards a higher power and a higher thing here, okay? Because you're being instructed to. Again, you might have some gifts where it's dreams that you have. You might have some gifts where you're good at cards. You might have just intuitive gifts or whatever. Just like I said, I just use the cards as guidance so you guys can see what's going on. Okay, because I can sit here and talk and really pick up on energy all day. But some of you guys have that gift that's that strong and that powerful, and you need to start cultivating it, okay? But that means walking away from people lots and lots of times, okay? 1 second, that flew too. You got a lot of cards flying here, hold on. Okay, so your past life influence is forgiveness, all right? Forgiveness is important. And I'm hearing forgiving yourself, forgiving your family, because it's not always about, you know, like I'm feeling like there was arguments about this, or, you know, fights about this, or debates about this. And forgiveness is very important. That's a past life influence that's influencing you to move forward, because you go through life with love here. I'm seeing so much love that you have, not only for yourself, but for your families. But I just heard, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. So, like, you know, you got to just forgive people for not understanding you, because it's not meant sometimes for them to understand you, okay? Maybe somebody else can come along and enlighten them, but it's your job to do what you can do for the world, okay? Serenity is what I just heard. Sacred gratitude. Look, this is the High Priestess deck. It says sacred gratitude, reverent appreciation, and prayer. This is just re-emphasizing what I just said, which is, you know, gratitude, loving life right now, because this is a new guided life here. This is a new adventure, okay, is what I just heard. And so you should be thankful that you've been chosen for such a strong thing and such a strong gift here. Let me get a moon card, because I didn't get one during the full moon, but let's see the effect that it had on Divine Feminine here. You are worthy. Aim for what you want and believe in yourself. Exactly. You don't have to listen to other people anymore. You're worthy of all of this. Again, like I just said, you're so blessed to have such a gift. Take it as that. Appreciate that, okay? Walk into the sunlight and appreciate that. Gratitude, sacred gratitude, because not everybody has this. Not everybody can go through things and still come out with a smile, okay? And with love and things to give to the world, and you can. You got this, Divine Feminine, okay? That's what I have for you. Let's go into the next video for the next message. Thank you so much for your time as usual. Thank you. Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, okay? This is sort of a love reading, but this is mainly focused on, you know, the connection here is a connection, okay? Some of you all are single or, you know, in separation, whatever the case may be. This is just to kind of tap in a little bit. This is not even a love deck. This is just an oracle deck here, but I'm sure that love is going to come out, okay? Because I'm just feeling it right now. Because the main reason that these two divine connections are coming in, these two people are coming in, is because you're actually answering the call. You're growing your gifts. Things are happening. Y'all are both leaving behind lifestyles, but it had to happen individually in order for this to come in, okay? And for those of you who are single, your person will be coming in once you decide to get rid of such a lifestyle, okay? So the first card that comes out is Tangled Up. Yeah, you got to get out of this. Tangled Up. There's yarn here. It's like so many complications. There's so many different ways to do things. It's like, how do I start my own life? You know, and people are so used to me doing this. People are so used to me saying this or being that. Okay, and Father's saying it's time you untangle yourself, because it's been a long time coming. You got this, okay? Look at this, new beginnings with the rabbits here. New beginnings here. You can do whatever you desire to do. As many as you want to do, as many ideas as comes to your head, you can untangle yourself out of this, okay? And I'm also hearing fertility, so that also has a lot to do with your lineage, your line, your bloodline, okay? This is to heal your whole bloodline, okay? And I'm hearing, even if you're not trying to get pregnant, even if you don't want kids, whatever the case may be, you don't understand, okay? Abraham and Sarah had all these kids, but he said he was going to give them as many kids as the stars, okay? And he meant the lineage of kids, okay? It had nothing to do, well, I said all these kids because they struggled to have a child, okay? But he said, I'm going to give you children as vast as the stars, okay? So that just lets you know that it's not always about something that you birthed. It could be what you birthed to this world, okay? Absolutely, because he became the father, okay? So many cards fell. We got Saturn, the regulator, which is the world card. Completion, the world. There's a completion here that's happening. You're closing out these cycles. You're learning these lessons, okay? And Saturn is the planet of discipline. It took a lot of discipline in order for this to happen, okay? And I'm hearing that you'll learn, because so many things are coming into you at once. Some of you all are seasoned readers, okay, and others of you all are just thinking about readings and thinking about maybe doing some things with your, with your spiritual gifts, okay? You might be just a healer, who knows? But what you thinking about it means you got to still absorb some of that knowledge. You got to know about chakras. You got to know about colors and numbers and things like that. It all makes sense. It all comes together in a way, okay? The next card says Cardinal the First, okay? Yes, take inspired action, okay? Take inspired action. And this is going to really, really come down at the start of the season, which is the start of winter, okay? I believe that's the 19th of December. I'm not sure, but the start of winter is really, really going to impact y'all a lot, okay? This collective that I'm talking to. I'm just seeing so many strengthening gifts is what I just heard. Strengthening gifts. All right, and we got child here, which is also representing a new beginning as well, okay? And 13 is a super lucky number. People say 13 is not. Y'all do y'all research before y'all go off repeating what this world has programmed us to know. 13 is a very super lucky number, so you're about to get into some very lucky times. Some of you all may be birthing a son, which, sorry you guys, I got a phone call, but which again goes back to what I keep saying. I ignored it, of course, but what goes back to what I keep saying, which is, new beginnings are happening, but this is all for your bloodline. And y'all know when you have a son, that's like the person that's supposed to carry on the name and all of that, whatever. Okay, bottom of the deck energy is Archer. Okay, very much so aiming at what you want to do now. So you got to really, really consider what you're doing. You can't just arbitrarily say, oh, I just want to be a reader. I want to do this. I want to do that, or whatever. You got to really focus in on it. I always say that tarot readings and stuff like that is like, it's like medical school. I'm going to talk on this a lot, okay, this week. But it's like medical school. It's like when you go to medical school, some people go to general surgery. Some people get, I'm the heart specialist, for instance, okay? I tell y'all that a lot. I'm the heart specialist. Some people, they the foot doctors. Some people are the head doctors. They know psychology a lot more. They can heal your mind. Some people know, can heal you with food. Some people do well with herbs and spices. Some people do better with oils. That kind of thing is very important, because you're a healer in some other different ways than you even thought was possible. So you got to expand your mind, and you got to aim for it, okay? Whatever Father gave you a gift for that you're good at and it just comes naturally, this is what you're being called to do, okay? Just see it as that. So that's what I mean by aim. But again, I'll go into that a little bit more. I'm just trying to keep today not really brief, but I'm trying not to get too deep into it, okay? Like I said, go into that website. Actually, it's a YouTube channel. It's called Tarot Cosmos Connect. I'm really, really trying to get more information on it, because I want to feed y'all information so y'all won't be out here getting all this false stuff, okay? But anyways, let's get an angel card to wrap this reading up for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine today, Father. An angel card. I love this angel deck. It really, really helps me identify the angels a lot, okay? We got Phanuel, angel of hope and peace, okay? He is the angel of hope and peace. He comes to fight evil, tells you that light wins, powerful force. He tells you to break free and have confidence, have faith, and have trust here. I can pull it up a little bit closer. So I was reading these words here. But having faith and trust is very important, because you need to break free. You got to break free of other people's expectations. He comes to say, I ignite the power of hope in your heart to help you gain victory over evil in order to establish peace in your life, okay? And the stone for him is the tiger's eye. The timing here is timeless. And the answer for your question is yes. I saw yes a few times in this reading. So yes, it's time to take inspired action. Yes, it's time to giddy up and go. Yes, 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 yes. The time is now. Not next week, not next month. Yes, right now, accept your calling, because the phone is ringing, okay? That's what I hear. That's exactly what I hear for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, aka the Hierophant and the High Priestess. It's time for you to elevate, okay? That's what I have for you today. I hope this information helped and blessed in a lot of ways, all right? I'm going to be sharing more knowledge, as I said, on the Tarot Cosmos Connect channel. And it's going to bleed over, of course, with just Dream Guide. Every now and then I might go live and do a few readings there. But for the most part, I want to keep the readings separate, because it's a lot of knowledge in the spiritual community and the spiritual world. And so I don't want it to, like, get too crowded up with the special readings that I sit down and take the time out to do. But anyways, go ahead and follow that channel. I'll tag it or whatever. And if you want a personal private reading, go to justdreamguide.com to book a personal private reading. Also, go to my YouTube channel. Every day I do my daily zodiac signs, okay? So it's a minute video for each zodiac sign. Make sure you go follow whatever, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's Just Dream Guide across every platform. So Just Dream Guide. I don't change it up. I don't have anything extra, no numbers, letters, anything like that, okay? And you can always email me or send me a text message. All of that information, my business line and everything, is on the website as well, justdreamguide.com. I appreciate y'all's time as usual. Thank you all for the support. Thank you for your comments, shares, likes, on whatever, and subscriptions. So I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all next time. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. See y'all next time.